by Jordans for a limited time. Get really good starting centers out east. There is Diabate, gets the first two as the pathway parted. Charles Lee is a contender for Coach of the Year. In fact, Jason Kidd, who they worked like a speed bag last night, beating the Mavericks by 27 points. Jason Kidd said after the game that Charles Lee should win Coach of the Year. He has engineered a remarkable turnaround during the season for the Hornets, who started 4-14. They were 16-28. Since then, they're 15-3. They've gotten all the way up to 500, and LaMelo Ball is a big reason why.
Yeah, and they're getting out of LaMelo Ball. To me, LaMelo Ball had a bunch of empty stats in his career. Down by 20, let me go get 20. He's not like that anymore. He's a player.
Yeah, his counting numbers are down, but his wins are up. Brown off the pump, attacking Miles Bridges. Off the rim, Queta got a hand on it. Out of bounds, it'll stay here early in the 2024 season. Brown against the potential Rookie of the Year, Con Knipple. JB got to his spot, couldn't drop it in.
One thing about this Charlotte Hornet team, they're big and physical defensively.
Bridges blocked by Queta, but he got the late whistle. The Hornet currently on the team. Played 400. Interesting.
Or maybe he just knows that he has to get Diabate away from the basket.
Steve Mount from the training staff.
Yeah, he's honestly talking about his right knee.
Yeah.
Garzilla Day.
It could be. He was great in Milwaukee. And the Celtics took care of the Bucks on Monday without Jaylen Brown or Neemias Queta. Brown goes into Diabate, missed another shot. 0 for 5 start for the Celtics. And out of bounds, Knipple stepped up. Good crew tonight, by the way. Zach Zarba, Eric Dalen, John Butler. Hauser frees himself.
Another good contest by Brandon Miller.
Again, the Hornets played last night in Charlotte. A lot of the time, a team on a back-to-back, you'll see them play well early in the next game, and then maybe run out of gas. The Hornets have really come out with a pop here.
They don't look like they got in at 5:30 in the morning.
2.5 minutes in, Celtics still scoreless. Brown was online. Hauser tracks down the rebound. White loads it up. Another one off the rim. These are, since January 1st, not only the two best offenses in the league, the two best rebounding teams in the NBA.
Look at the way they move the ball.
Yeah, Bridges got open. It's 8-0 Charlotte. He has defensive gravity. I mean, he is French. Maybe he's a little Wemby.
They're going to have to do it. Just keep an eye out on that. With Diabate out there, teams we're having a little bit of problems with him defensively.
Ball. Brown goes right at the rookie Knipple in Milwaukee, but the night before against Philadelphia, passed 13,000 career points, the 12th player in Celtics history to hit that number. Here is Miller around the Diabate screen. Yeah, that's how you win.
Oh, yeah!
Derek White with the takeaway. And Diabate gets it right back. Ball will pull it up from anywhere. Hauser nearly blocked it. He's not used to it.
Yo, what do you think he thinks when he gets that call and it says Joe Mazzulla on the caller ID?
Yo, everyone be quiet, be quiet, be quiet.
I gotta take this.
White pulls up late.
Oh, yeah.
Buries it.
Pockets.
Yeah.
How early.
Oh, and then he gets rolled over by Diabate. Now, you mentioned White Defensive Player of the Month. He's the first Celtic ever to win that award. It was invented last year. Almost got a block. Miller shot. Diabate's an elite offensive rebounder. Sets up LaMelo Ball for three. Court side. He's talking to someone on the Celtics bench. Brown pulls it. Sticks it over Bridges.
You're going to have to... Oh, he got hit.
Knipple does not need much space, and Hauser.
Auburn.
Look at you with your 15. Tyrese Maxey is second.
I know, it's crazy. And that rate for a long time.
Are you talking, will he break Steph's all-time record?
Well, you got to play a lot of years, but you can't ever say that with a rookie, but I'm saying when he's making that many threes this early, it's definitely a conversation.
Well, he's going to destroy the rookie record. He already has.
No, he already beat it, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying he's going to leave some distance between him and second. Kobe White is in the game, a new Hornet since the deadline. Knipple turns the corner. See, that's why he's really good.
We'll get a chance to replay that, show you what he did and why he's so tough to stop.
5-point lead for the Hornets, midway point of the first quarter. Foul away from the checks in for the first time tonight. He got the start Monday in Milwaukee, put up 18 and 16, best game of his career. Pritchard on the block, Vucevic over White, his old teammate in Chicago.
Oh yeah, that's
Look
a common point. Corner crashing.
Now Pritchard against the big man. He likes this matchup. Off his foot, out of bounds.
Moves his feet better, more aggressive.
Knipple kicks it. Bridges over to Diabate. Bridges tries the three. That's too strong. And Vucevic keeps. Brown enters it. Vucevic, the catch, goes up.
Oh,
the shot.
It's okay.
Kobe White to the basket.
And that
Go out there and play like I'm on the U16 team. He said I'm really trying not to overthink it. Obviously, they're great players, but they're also people too, guys.
Yeah, you know, Abby, he was also a pro when he was like 13. And those guys get a chance to practice against the top. Been doing it for a while. And that's the benefit of coming from over there. You just have experience going against grown men.
Well, Sodas League in Wisconsin.
I heard he's a men's league legend at 13.
After Gonzalez and Knipple, the rookies trade threes. Here's Pritchard, tries it from the wing. That's off. Kobe White, taller than you think, maybe at 6'4". Good sign to me. It's Keita back in the game, but lost the handle. Hornets go the other way. They're shooting 8 for 12. Celtics are just 6 of 17. Kobe White trying to deal with Ugo. There is that defense, man. He is a pest. Almost blocked the shot.
Yeah. Man, what a high-level game.
We could be in for a good one here.
Both teams really guarding and really contesting shots.
Pritchard, a long one. Look at Ugo on the corner crash again. He got another one. Inside to Keita. Defended by the rookie, Ryan Kalkbrenner. And Mimi behind the play here. Bridges the skip to Josh Green, the former Maverick. His three ball's good.
Hornets playing hard, man. Both sides of the ball.
Well, there's a reason they've won 5 straight games, each of them by 15 plus. They've won 9 straight on the road. Brown drives right into White. He's got a lot of run Monday in Milwaukee and 7 offensive rebounds. He's also an elite screener. Got White free for a second, and then he's fouled on his way to the basket.
Playing defense. That might be the way to go for a little bit today. Really? You gonna do that read?
Hey, try. You're going to be sitting next to someone from Maine if you come to the game.
No doubt.
In all likelihood. No, we can't wait. That'll be fun Friday.
We've never had something like this before in Boston, right? There's never been like a local product like that.
I mean, Duncan Robinson, undrafted versus #1 pick.
First of all, Duncan's sun sensitive. This is going to get back to him.
Well, I didn't kill him. White missed it. He's got 10 points.
But nothing like this. This building has never experienced anything like that. Well, you could say that about a player coming back.
Bridges banks it home.
That's tough with the right hand.
Hornets lead back to 10.
Oh, man.
Celtics have Pritchard, Garza, Walsh, Gonzalez, and White on the floor. So we're under 2 minutes to play here in the opening frame. And Walsh playing great defense on White. Freed himself up for 2.
Man, I'm super impressed with their execution.
Charles Lee's got these guys playing at a really high. Pritchard pitches it out. White finds Garza. In and out it goes. Just 28.6% from the field overall. Hornets 65%. Miller with a step.
Oh, man.
So the Hornets have the edge in the turnover game. That's the one thing they really have not done well this year. They're last in the league in turnover margin. Celtics are near the top. But it favored Charlotte in the first quarter.
Testing shots. and it looks every bit of it.
Yeah, they don't take possessions off. Ball sets up Diabate. Vucevic with
oh, come on!
He's called for the foul. First foul on Vuce. It's pretty remarkable what the Hornets have done, especially on
biggest difference.
Pritchard hitting the turbo button. Vucevic shooting below 27% from the floor. Hornets defense has a lot to do with that. Ball plays with a real swagger. Hauser gets it back to White, who scored 12 points in the first quarter, his highest scoring first in 2 months. Pat Connaughton, the Massachusetts native, is in the game. White drives, dishes, Vucevic a while. Knipple cannot leave him alone.
I like that we're going to give it our all. We're really proud to represent this city, and we've been working so hard and putting everything that we can into this team. We have a great team, a great coaching staff, and we're just going to give it our all for the city.
Everyone out there, get your tickets now for the home opener. You will also see a select number of Boston legacy games right here on NBC Sports Boston. Guys?
Nice.
All right, good stuff, Abby. Adding to the elite list of Boston's. He can help turn the tides here. 2 minutes into the second.
He's going to have to.
Sion James defends him. Baylor Shireman from the corner. Connaughton fell down. Baylor. Ball. Connaughton the rebound. And the Hornets, best rebounding team in the NBA since January 1st. The lead on the offensive glass, and Knipples. He's there at the nail. Pritchard defending him. Ball draws two. Knipple does not hesitate. Missed it this time. Shireman got a hand on the rebound for 4. Brown draws a crowd. Hauser right back to him, and he stepped out of bounds. If you haven't been paying attention, you might not realize how well Charlotte is playing. They haven't made the playoffs in a decade. Longest active playoff drought in the league. Connaughton missed it. Queta back on the floor. Shireman plays the 2-man. Baylor sets up Amy for back-to-back good offensive possessions for Shireman. There is ball off the flare. Blocked by Queta. Says do not come in here. Got it back. James, the rookie, over to Connaughton. Tries it again. This one's good. Great charity work in this community. Most of his career spent with the Milwaukee Bucks. Pritchard trying to get it back from Queta. Knipple blew it up. Queta takes it to the hole. Missed it. Pritchard the offensive rebound. Charles Lee barking out defensive instructions to his team, which is guarding at a high level. Brown knifes into the teeth of the defense. Diabatics are 4 for 17 inside the arc tonight.
We're going to have to move Diabate around.
All customers choose your own reward.
Betting in space.
Yeah, not my favorite.
Charlotte's largest lead at 19. Hauser with no room, missed the shot. Queta near. This team's been climbing in the standings, currently 9th in the East. Sion James. Oh, got the. Here is Brown. Stops, plays off 2 feet. No, you love when he does that, but White tries a long one. Too strong. Diabate
got a little Ben Wallace.
Yeah.
Oh! That's right! That's exactly what they needed. This crowd's got to get behind this team.
Late shot clock, it's Miller on the block. Height advantage against Pritchard. Shireman the double. Miller the miss. Hauser no looks at Shireman, puts it up. Puts it in for 3. Matches their longest run of the game, 5-0.
Oh no.
Kalkbrenner left. Made a good call with Hugo Gonzalez clearly. Oh, Jaylen Brown sidestep. White probes. Out to Miller. Nice move by Brandon Miller. He is seriously. Jeez. It's White back in the game, right back in the scoring column. Hornets are 10 for 20 from outside the arc. Last couple of weeks, they've been by far the best three-point shooting team in the league. Bridges turns the corner, got stuck in the air. It's gonna go. And he's got a fire, and he scores again.
And now by Brandon Miller.
White has set.
I give Charlotte a lot of credit right now, but we got to find ways to get some stops.
Green behind the defense. Brown defending Bridges in the corner. Again, Shireman trying to deal with Miller. There's that cross. Finally missed. It's been JB and D. White in this first half. Brown drives it, blocked by Kalkbrenner. Four times in 4 years. And Miller again.
Charlotte's going to the zone.
Brown, top of the key.
Teams, like all the margins, I have yet to find a team that does it consistently. This team is that team. They're working.
2 minutes to play in the quarter.
Shireman is earning his paycheck tonight, trying to deal with Miller and now Ball. LaMelo kicks it. Miller is red hot. 3 rebounds for Hauser. Brown ahead of the pack, got hacked by LaMelo, who goes. Here's a message from our. Just lie, Pete. Brown gets it back to 20. Bridges with some space.
He's half strong.
Oh, Jaylen Brown will not be denied. Stops and a couple buckets. Make this feel a whole lot different heading to halftime. In the first half, it's been all Charlotte. Bridges will try it again. This one's good by 21.
But they're passing the ball way too freely.
Ball just turns the corner. Vucevic met him. Diabate the rebound. JB's got it. 2 seconds left until halftime.
Which will lead to better offense for us.
Not the way you wanted to start the third. Miller ahead of the pack. Minus 21, just like tonight. Came back to win that game 98-96. Certainly possible. Plenty of basketball left. The Hornets off. They were 12 of 25 from three-point range in the first half. Ball. Brown gets around Miller and gets fouled. Converted to a standard deal, and now he's their starting center.
Yeah.
Now he's using what he knows about the Celtics against them. Knipple nearly got the block, but how? Hard screen, Diabate, ball around it, hangs and hit.
People think like he's 6'7", good size.
White, good patience for 2 more. Brought it. 3 assists. White again loves that little push shot.
So it's a little bit slower, a little bit more in control. That's a good point.
He is unique. White in the paint again.
They're turning this team over.
Hauser almost got one there. Ball. Oh, White's feeling it. Wants to get back to the basket. Puts it up and puts it in. To 2 run for Derek White. Forced Charles Lee to call the timeout. Ball trying to turn the corner. A little push by Brown is enough to get the whistle. Nipple trying to keep Hauser on his hip. Missed the shot. Good recovery from Sam. 7 rebounds for Hauser. Ball jumps the passing lane. And the Hornets played last night against the Mavericks. Beat them handily. Got here late last night. Second night of a back-to-back. Hauser catch and shoot. Faded Brown. Inside Bridges. White goes up with him. Ball one-legged 3. That's his team.
Great defense by Derek White.
Yep, and then he cuts to the basket. Fouled. Free throws come. Celtics team defensive success.
Total miles by this team, and I'm assuming that the Hornets come up the middle of the floor. They have a lot of plays that are just like this. But we're gonna look at those numbers.
Miller got to it.
A lot of movement.
It's White. We had another. Kobe White's in there for LaMelo Ball. Working on Nemish Keita. White got half a step, and that's enough. Brown likes this matchup against Kobe White. Now defended by Bridges. The crowd tries to get back into it. Shireman penetrates and scores.
Tempo, middle of the paint.
Nipple gets the bounce. White has it rattle out. Game high 27 for D. White. Miller operates. Now White. Past the midway point of the third quarter. White the sidestep 3.
As you guys mentioned, with those men's league games that he used to play with his dad, but Charles says that Con just has this innate competitive.
Elite college basketball players.
5? Come on, Zach. I know. How did John Shire lose a game?
That team was sick.
There's Con right there, the layup.
Sion James, who plays for the Hornets, and Tyrese Proctor, they all got drafted.
Charlotte Hornets coming in and beating us. And there's not a lot of teams that come in and just beat us.
Gonzalez made a couple threes in the first half. Pritchard still scoreless. A 25 Monday in Milwaukee. Celtics play in the 3rd and 4 nights. Vucevic on the block over Bridges. Missed another one.
Offensively, they have a presence. Offensively, their execution. I had our producer look at the miles. They're #1 in the NBA in miles per game on the offensive end. 10 a game. This is us getting beat.
Deficit for the C's. 4 minutes to play in the 3rd. Inside, it's Vucevic. White against White. Toby defended by Derek. Off balance. Just only Pritchard, the trailer, gives it up. Brown in the short corner. This 9th, and then April 7th back here. This is the last Eastern Conference team for the Celtics to play. That's an offensive foul on the aforementioned.
He played lacrosse. Did he do anything else?
He started at Tulane, 4 years there. He's a great player. Brown tracks it down. Got Diabate in the air, just grazed Diabate.
He's up 22 right now.
So 3 free throws for JB. And here's a message from
right now.
Important because why?
Because you need pitching.
How deep you drew anything?
All right.
Grab a hot dog?
Sure. It's in the bleachers. There is James. Vucevic, the trailer, straight on threes. Brown almost got the strip, left Green in the corner, missed the shot. 16 points and 7 assists. Gonzalez. Final 2 minutes of the third. Knipples 3 for 5 from deep now, 4 for 6. Momcherry was the real star. Still the all-time leading scorer at UW Green Bay. Vucevic runs it down, now drives against the rookie Kalkbrenner and gets the...
And then by the time he looks like what is he doing playing against other 7th graders? No one thinks it's a good idea to put him against some grown men.
That's why he needs to go to Scalabrini Academy. James the drive. The dump, Kalkbrenner the post, Vucevic with the block, no reset. James missed the shot. Brown on offense, nice gather and step through. Oh, it doesn't go. There's Knipple at the nail. Kalkbrenner comes up to set the screen. White, inside Kalkbrenner, the jam. See if they go 2 for 1.
Not enough time.
Brown going around the linebacker. James. There was one other person who did that. That'll be our Tristan Celtics. Injured, better phone Stone. Luka Garza's in the game. Brandon Miller shoots from the field. Still scoreless, sets up Shireman. That's in range, just 29%. Kalkbrenner is Garza. Yes. Connaughton missed it. Hits it ahead. White kicks it out. Open 3. Ugo missed it. Miller blows by a Celtics rookie in franchise history. 18 and 16 with 3 steals and 2 blocks. Larry Bird was the only other Celtics rookie to do that. Connaughton for 3. Missed another. The drop coverage made it difficult there. Miller, another pick 6. March 29th at the Spectrum Center in Charlotte. Uptown.
Watch them on League Pass. I think live they're way different. Like the positioning, their ball movement, the way they melt possessions. I think live they're way different. Live.
Gonzalez, the stick back. They also might be more locked in than normal. I don't know, maybe having Charles Lee back. Chase, their sports science guy, was the Celtics head athletic trainer. There's a lot of overlap. I mean, he just checked.
Possession 1.
Celtics post-game live.
They're, you asked me, also the hottest team in the league right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, for the last 2 months, they've got the best net rating. And they've won 5.
He's talking about
rating above plus 30 per 100 possessions.
Yeah, you feel it tonight too. I might have to go. They played Detroit. And when was the game?
Well, they're going to be in the play-in.
No doubt. And they might be ahead of that. There can't be that far. Got to be in less than 2 games.
White penetrates, drops it off. Garza is
Diabate something. Diabate.
Look at their records compared to Charlotte's.
Good call.
Here's Bridges. Josh Green foul shooting when they lost to the Celtics in the finals.
Early. Grant didn't go to the traded with Grant.
Diabate, the steal.
We got to show that. You got to show people that again.
That's what IMG Academy guys look like. For the alley-oop. Knipple just trying to body up Ugo. Let him snap it. Snaps it back and hits the three.
I mean, we won't be surprised at that point. I think we're a little bit surprised.
Ended up in Charlotte.
This is our worst loss of the season, huh?
Yeah, that Houston.
It's impressive.
16 and 27, and they lead tonight by 26.
Yeah, and this is a franchise record. I mean, stole it from Dirk.
Just. Ron Harper Jr. in there with Shireman, Garza, Walsh, and Gonzalez.
Nice drive. They love LaMelo Ball. That's what's wrong with him. Impressive season he's had by far. He looks like he's competing too.
He does everything with just a little extra flair. System really young. Diabate did that when he was 12 years. After a couple of years, they let him walk. Nowadays, he might still be playing for your boy, Dusty May.
Did you see that thing? I don't think it's true, but they said Baker Mazzara is 32 years old. I'm like, come on, man. There ain't no way this guy's 32 years old. Out with the older guys. David Tillman checking into the game. It's not a bad way to go.
James fouled by.
I don't know. I didn't think either of the.
So I mentioned Sion James played man in the game. You see that baggy uniform a few years ago.
Yeah, he can hoop. He gets no burn. Oh, dang.
Connaughton defending.
There's that flex offense.
Dick Life's got an incredible note as man set by the Suns in 2006, the 7 seconds or less era. Oh, Garza with a decent.
He won't know this stat. The Dick Life special. I think they'll like that. I think they'll like to know that. Of all the teams in the NBA to be able to do that since 2006, I'm sure that it's a thing for them every night. If that thing dropped,
led by Charles Lee.
Yeah, Charles Lee last year, just you could tell, everyone rowing in the right direction. This year, they started out, they were struggling a little bit. The Abby talks about that chemistry.
Here's Tillman. Got a nice salute from the Celtics on the Jumbotron earlier. Antonio Reeves making it rain. Harper. We'll see if he plays. They play tomorrow and then again Friday here in Boston.
Yeah, he's supposed to play tomorrow. It's his game.
If he misses the game, I feel like the NBA doctors will be there to. Man, the Hornets with a minute left already in dribble it out mode. Now James going to work. Connaughton for three. You have a guess? 80s.
Patrick Ewing.
Bingo.
There we go. Any of those other guys, like I would think like Alonzo Mourning and Dikembe Mutombo, all those guys stayed for a year. That started as a freshman and is graduating as a senior.